Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, and for some bizarre reason I still want to give that a suffix. I was about to say, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, The Force Unleashed? I don't know why. I know that's a totally different universe. Well, technically I guess it's in a galaxy far, far away. I wonder if Mass Effect 4, or Mass Effect Andromeda is gonna have any force powers. I highly doubt it. I really doubt it. Anyway, I was actually going to go on to letting you guys know, if you haven't noticed, or in case you're not subscribed, I have actually finally gotten around to doing some of the multiplayer stuff with a buddy of mine, the nerd formerly known as Reso Basso, who now goes as Technical Crossup X. I'll be putting those videos into a different playlist, so there's a link on the screen, hopefully around now, and there's a link in the description, so you can check those out and peruse them at your leisure. Anyway, let's go ahead and save some Quarians, I think. It's about time. They've been waiting long enough. Okay, it looks like we have to bring Tali, which is really no surprise, and I'm glad because we're assaulting a Geth Dreadnaught, so I'd want a tech specialist. The only other one would have been Edie, but Tali's more fitting. Tali's definitely more fitting. The other person I want to bring, though, I feel like it should be somebody who was a member of the original crew, which leaves Garrus, Kaidan, and Liara. And if I remember correctly, there's some nice banter between Tali and Kaidan, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick Kaidan, purely for the banter. And I really hope I'm right in that memory. Don't worry, we'll bring Team Shepard out next time. We'll bring Liara and Garrus whenever we do our next mission on Rannoch, actually. We'll actually be going down to the Quarian homeworld. Okay, everything seems fine here. We've got our suppressor, we've got the right mods. Tali, I'm pretty sure I switched up. There we go. Hang on. Okay, the game's acting up a little bit. That's a little worrying, but hopefully everything's okay. I don't think armor piercing will be necessary. Damage, yes. And you do have tech powers. So we're gonna try the power magnifier, but I reserve the right to change that, perhaps for the armor piercing. And your shotgun, I'm really not that concerned about, so we're just gonna choose something random. Not the Rieger carbine. I'm not a fan of that shotgun, as I've said in a previous episode. And increases damage. Whoopsies. And this one allows bullets to pierce. Yes. Okay, that sounds good to me. And Kaidan, one last check. Ooh. Apparently we didn't get a chance to give you the new pistol. Everybody on Team Shepard's getting this massive upgrade. We're gonna tear through enemies like they're paper. And we're still using guns. We're using guns on paper. That's how effective this thing is. And you are a biotic and a tech specialist, so I feel like a power magnifier is gonna hold true for you. Hold true? That's a poor choice of phrase. It's gonna be good for you. And I'm gonna go ahead. I feel like, for some weird reason, I swear I upgraded these already. Let's go with pull, just to give myself an extra power. I know I could have spent 4 whole points and bought the next level of throw, but I'm gonna go with pull just because I think it'll be useful. I really do think it'll be useful, especially if I can't aim and I need to pull a Guardian shield away because I can't get it through the mail slot. Kaidan, whoa! You have a lot of points that need spending. Alright. I swear I've upgraded this. I could swear I've upgraded this. I guess I must be wrong? Maybe I'm remembering a different run-through or something? We're gonna go for Overload for this, because Overload is much more useful than your other ability. And increase damage. You know me, guys. You know I'm all about the damage. And then recharge speed. Oh, nope. Getting ahead of myself. Gotta wait. And Tali. Okay, Tali, I know I upgraded you. Citadel DLC, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Now I need to try and remember what I upgraded. I guess hopefully my logic still stays true. Health and shield bonus I feel like is going to be more useful for you. Then again, I tend to choose that option for everybody, including myself, because what use are powers when everybody's dead? Tech power damage or weapon damage? I'm gonna go with weapon damage. And finally, squad bonus or personal bonus? I'm gonna go with squad bonus. Ooh, but tech powers. I don't have tech powers, I have biotic powers, in which case, we're just gonna use abilities that affect you. Mostly because I'm really selfish. I don't care about anybody else on the team. If it's a squad-based power, then I'm mostly looking into how it affects me, not the other members of the team. And what else do we want to do? Energy drain or sabotage? Ooh, I don't remember what I went with. So now I'm probably going to contradict the reasoning I went with the last time I upgraded her. We're going to go with sabotage. I feel like it would be the most useful, especially going into this level, because we're going against the Geth. Sabotage is going to be the most useful thing in the entire game besides Flare, because you can hack the AIs to fight on your side. Increase damage taken by 30%. Yes, okay. This will allow it to still be useful after we're done dealing with the Geth, and it'll be useful against regular enemies because it'll hurt them. Otherwise, I mean, it'll still do damage to them, but extra damage is better. Duration won't affect the other guys in the slightest bit. And synthetics explode when destroyed. Great for multiplayer, not so great for single player in my opinion. Recharge speed by 25%. I'm down with that. Increase all tech powers power damage done to target by 100% for 10 seconds. Or hack synthetics fighting. Let's go with this because that way her tech powers kind of branch across and affect everybody. They're not specific. I've developed a lisp, ladies and gentlemen. They're not specific to synthetics, which, you know, I'm a big fan of non-discrimination. Bullets and killing for all. And next we're going to go with energy drain, I think. Hit an enemy with this energy pulse to inflict damage and steel barrier, and yes, that'll keep you alive longer. And then after that, we'll go with the combat drone, because I do remember choosing the combat drone over the defense drone. Damage over area, because I always use it to affect a single person. I don't tend to aim at clusters. Increase shield restoration by 50%, or recharge speed. Let's go with recharge speed, because that way you can use your other abilities in faster succession. Reduce damage taken by 40% for 10 seconds by gaining a temporary layer of armor by draining shields. Ooh. I don't know. Let's go with this, because generally if I do choose this, it's going to be for the purposes of defending her rather than attacking an enemy. That's why I choose it. At least I hope so. We'll see. We'll have to see how that plays out. And combat drone, I don't think I can actually get past. Ooh, I think I can actually get to the 4th level at the very least. Drone's damaged by 40%, or drone explodes when destroyed, dealing 180 points of damage across a 5-meter radius. I'm going with... See, I can affect the damage later on, so we're gonna go with explode. And then next time, I'll go for the damage by 50%. Oh wait, this is rank 5. I was gonna say we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but we're already at the bridge. We're already crossing it. I'm going with this, because it affects shields as well, and it'll allow it to last longer. Okay. Breathe out. Breathe out. I think everything's okay. Everything is fine. Yes, I accept whatever mistakes I have made, and hopefully there were none.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Fortunately, I don't think any of us know the Russian national anthem. Edie, I know you probably know the Russian national anthem. I didn't mean you. You know everything. Doesn't count.
Modern Warfare Suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to see you again, Tally.
You too, Caden. How's the Omni tool? Still using the logic arrest?
It's still the best model.
Not for running multiple attack processes simultaneously. You need a Nexus.
Nexus shield enhancements are years behind the curve.
That's why you overclock the microframe.
She schooled you, Caden.
All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
I kind of have the headcanon now. Hold on, I just want to explain myself for a sec. You know how Shepard not quickly, I guess, he lingered on looking at Caden for a second there after he said too risky for the whole team to go across. He lingered looking at Caden. And in my head, there's the headcanon that he was legitimately thinking...
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
That star is bright. He was legitimately thinking, let's send Caden across. I don't want to risk my life. I mean, if it had to be between two people, it's better that Shepard survives, let's be honest. Nobody's gonna remember the second human Spectre, they're gonna remember the first. And they're gonna be let down if they ever found out that Commander Shepard died when Caden could have saved his life. I'm sorry, that's how I'd feel anyway. But that's just headcanon. I don't really know what he's really thinking.
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
I would like to think that, they didn't really notice the first time rounds. They were too busy defending against us to realize, hey, maybe we should have included windows in this ship design. Also, we technically...
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it.
Not if I can help it.
High five, Shepard.
The Dreadnought schematics. If you can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Clearly, Shepard and I think very similarly, which means it just confirms my headcanon that he was definitely thinking of sending Caden across first.
I've got gravity again.
Great. I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position. The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage we did.
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it?
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
We'll get your people out of here safely.
I do want to say it's worth keeping an eye out for upgrades on this ship. As I remember, there are 2 or 3 dotted around the whole level, if I'm remembering correctly.
Airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Of course, the controls are not the ones that are actually, by the airlock. I was about to say docking door, but that's not the right word for it. Instead, it's the controls that are up here. I don't even know what those are for. Maybe secondary controls? Perhaps?
Got it. You're clear to board.
You okay, Commander?
Better now.
Thank you for having me over.
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Ooh, shiny. And it has the word arc in it. I like it. I'm not gonna trade it out for the pistol I've currently got because nothing matches up to this thing. And in fact, as I remember, I don't actually like this pistol. It's decent against the Geth and synthetics in general, but after that, if you try and go against any non-synthetics, any organics, it's the correct word, it's not quite as good. It's not as efficient at dealing damage. That's if I remember correctly. And pardon me, I'm not gonna try it when I already have this beast of a weapon.
Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts...
So where are we headed?
Oh, damn it, I'm sorry.
Operations Center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
I'm really sorry I cut off her dialogue. I didn't know it was gonna end as soon as I went through that door. Damn you, scripted dialogue! Ugh, waving my fist. Not really, because I need to keep both hands on the controller. Hey, there we go. An enhanced scope for a sniper.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
You okay?
I will be. Thanks.
Here, Caden and I are just admiring their technology, and Tali has to kind of give a friendly reminder saying, hey, their technology almost killed us, okay? Don't be such fangirls. Where am I go? Oh, there we go.
Watch out! Geth incoming!
You know, it's interesting that the Geth really haven't upgraded their form in however many years we've known them. Sure, they've got a few new models, but you would think they'd be bigger and badder and harder to deal with or something. Why am I not using flare? Hey, stand still. There we go. You're dead. For some weird reason, I decided to play nice and use my shockwave? That doesn't sound like me at all. And you... I've missed this pistol. Because I've been recording multiplayer lately, I've had to settle with just using a sniper because that's the format I like to play in. Because if you've got fewer weapons, then you've got you've got a faster cooldown rate for your powers.
As we kill them,
So maybe we should not kill them?
and take them down before they reach shore.
Well, Caden, that's down to you. You've got the overload ability. So take down their shields. Oh, he's dead. Wow, you've got a powerful overload ability. And of course, I completely forgot about the mines that are here. There we go. And there should be another one up ahead. There we go. Yes, I remember correctly. They're not really too much of an issue. You don't have to worry about them. You can casually walk over them. At most, they'll deplete your shields. Well, actually, no. At the very least, they're going to deplete your shields. At worst, your shields are already down and you're going to lose a couple bars of health. Overall, I think you're going to be fine, though. So don't worry too much unless you're on the harder difficulties, in which case, be careful and use the D-pad to send your allies up first.